So if you've come over to this channel and into the Commuter Backpack playlist, means that you've either brought the pattern or are thinking of buying it. So if you want to learn how to make this backpack, stay tuned. Hi, I'm Becky Alexander Frost and I own R.j.A.f.MAKES. R.j.A.f.MAKES is my indie pattern company, also where I do custom orders for bags and stuff. And I do a bit of drawing. I'm a bit of everything basically. So I've been for the last 16 months working on a TV channel called The Sewing Quarter, where I have been doing pattern designing just for the UK audience that watch the TV channel, but I've actually wanted to release my own patterns to the world. So this is my very first pattern that I'm releasing to the whole world, and basically yeah, it's a bit of me in a nutshell in this pattern. I love my backpacks, but I love bags general. So, and a bit about myself, a bit of history. I used to collect bags, from designer bags and stuff, and while I was sewing I realised I could make those bags myself. So yeah, for the last 10 years I've been a bag maker. Been making bags for a long time. Is it me that you're looking for? Okay, so right, so if you actually have come over to this channel, hi. Basically this is a playlist for the latest bag pattern. There is 10 videos within this playlist. These 10 videos, well, 9 to 10, are all about each section within the pattern. So if you are a beginner and you want to learn as you go along, you can sew along with me, which is brilliant basically. So yeah, in a nutshell, it's a sew along. If you haven't brought the pattern, it's in the description below of where to buy it from, because what you will notice through the video is that there will be no measurements mentioned or how to, and there is also templates within the pattern that you need to make the bag anyway. The reason for the bag is for comfort really. I like my backpacks, and obviously because I've got back problems, I need it for comfort on my back and when it's full. I also designed it because I carry a 15-inch laptop around with me, and so it means it fits a 15-inch laptop. There is no sleeve for the laptop, however, plug time. Later on in the next 3 months there will be a measure yourself sleeve, padded sleeve coming out for the commuter range for laptops or portable devices and stuff. So yeah, so this range is going to carry on. The bag itself, when it's on my back, I like a bit of security, so knowing that nobody can go in it. So it's got a flap, as you can see, with 2 quick release looks, and it's also got a heavy duty zip. So you will definitely know someone is actually going into your backpack if you live in the city or a big town and that. Also, what I actually wanted was a bit of comfort on my back as well. So if your machine is up to it, there is a padded strap here, because there's nothing worse than when the bag straps of a backpack is digging into your shoulders, especially when, like me, overfill a bag. It's also got a really strong handle, which is not pulling that much, and also adjustable straps. Not much hardware has gone into this. 2 zips, one on the outside, which is a number 5 zip, 1 zip inside, which is a number 3 dressmaking zip, 2 quick release locks or clasps, depending on which country you're from, 2 adjustable buckles for your webbing, some webbing, and then the necessaries, which is like your interfacing. The pattern itself, you can make it either with foam or with fusible fleece. I've made this one and that one in foam, sew in foam. And within the pattern I teach you how to use sew in foam. So if you're using fusible fleece, I advise you to cut it out as the pattern piece, that is the measurements within the pattern, and then further trim all the way around that pattern piece another 1/4 of an inch. That will mean that when you come to sewing, there'll be about that much left of just fabric, and then you've got your fusible fleece. So when you actually come to sewing it, it means that there is no bulk, or there's very little bulk for your machine. Okay, but all this is explained within the pattern, and also explained as I go along in the video. You'll also notice on my bag is this metal tag and these rivets. In the pattern I don't actually tell you the actual instructions. I don't actually tell you how to actually implement those, but within the video I actually show you how to put them on and what measurements I'm actually using for those particular things, because you don't want a crooked rivet really. So I've given you the actual measurement that I've used for the rivets and for the tag. So as I mentioned, this is a pattern follow along instruction videos I say, and there is an instructions which you have to buy obviously from myself sorry, but underneath every section is, or within certain sections is, a link to YouTube. It takes you to that specific link to that specific video for that specific, I said Pacific quite a lot then, didn't I? Pacific area within the actual pattern. So for instance, like making the flap, underneath the actual title within the actual pattern, it has a link. If you have put the bag down overnight and you've forgotten that video, just type it in, type that link into your search engine, and it will come up, and hey presto, that particular video will actually come up and you'll hear my droggy voice. So yeah easy as that. Everything you need is listed in the pattern on the front cover, and all the cutting out measurements are on the 3rd page I think, don't quote me on that one, but all the cutting out measurements are in there, plus the templates are on the final few pages on the PDF, which is the downloadable copy, or if you've bought the paper pattern there'll be some big sheets that you can cut around the black outer lines, don't cut inside it. If you're printing out on your printer the digital copy, there is some squares within the templates. Measure those before you carry on to make sure that you are getting the correct measurement of templates. If it doesn't measure 1 inch, you really need to go back into your settings within the printer, because if it's too small, the other measurements will not fit the measurements that you have to physically cut out. So you are better at printing out the templates first, measure that little square. If that square fits, then go ahead and print out the rest of the instructions. That's how I do it, and that's how I've been doing it for years with other designers. Come to the final bit of this video. So if you are new to this channel, thanks for coming over. Give me a thumbs up, I hate this bit, or click subscribe and that little bell, it'll notify you when the next pattern or video is going up. Join all the groups that I've put down below, because there is my pattern group, and every week on Facebook I do a Facebook Live. I sometimes put it up onto YouTube as well, but the Facebook Live will teach you techniques. So for instance, last week was how to implement 2 zips, 2 different styles of zips into a bag. So yeah, new techniques are brought in. So pop on over. In the description below is all the details that you need for my Instagram, Facebook groups. Yeah, we're a friendly bunch in our Facebook group, so yeah, we're growing. rapidly fast. So thank you ever so much, and we go straight over to video number 2.